Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello everyone, old Captain here, and we got a video request, and if you have a question or need some kind of guidance, consultation, or wisdom, go to assholeconsulting.com, we'll take care of you. Jason writes, "Hi Mr. Clary, I have too many choices, need help deciding what I should do. I'm 22 years old, with 1 year left of my bachelor's in information technology and networking and IT security. I chose this program because of my interest in the security realm. I've won a lot of security competitions and I've gained some expert level certifications at a young age. I've been offered jobs already through industry connections I've gained throughout university, as well as my professor recommendations to employers they know. I've been thinking about working for one of these companies, the municipality or the military, but I'm not sure which and need to make a decision so I can focus the next year on preparing myself a bit more. Now here's my issue. I was born and raised in the country, and I hate the big city. Most companies that need security professionals are located in big cities. I did an internship at a large telecom company and hated it. Sitting at a desk all day also sucks, which is why I was thinking military, but they don't pay very well. If I moved to the city, I'd be leaving behind my friends and family too. Because of this, I was looking at the municipality I'm from as a future employer. I've worked there before as a laborer, but I was just hired for this upcoming summer in the IT department. They really like me, and they've told me most of the IT staff are retiring in the next 2 years, and I have a good chance of getting on full-time at $70,000 per year after I get my degree. I've had similar job offers at the $70,000 to $90,000 job range. So you didn't major in social justice studies, did you? For security positions, though. And the municipality isn't really a respected job as much as working for a large consulting company. I feel like I'd not reach my full potential by settling for that. I don't know if I should give up on what appears to be my talent of security and work for the municipality doing networking and system administration, making around the same starting money. I just think I could make more later on in security. I was thinking I could also join the Army Reserve in my town and scratch to it just by getting in some physical work away from the desk. Because I've worked for the city for a total of 12 months before as a summer laborer, I would have my 32 years in when I turned 52, assuming I was hired right after university, which appears I would be. You can also pay into the Canadian Forces Reserves pension, so I'd have 2 when I retire. By the way, I won't have student loan debt. In fact, I should have about 20 grand stashed by that time I'm done in school next year. Video would be great. Let me know the damage. Thanks, Jason. And then he lists all of his impressive security credentials, and they are impressive. Here's the deal. You're in the envious position of having, these are problems to have. I would make it pay for you, whatever that would be. In other words, I don't wake up and say, oh, I want to be an economist and pull data. That's what I'd like to do for a living. What I'd really like to do is sleep in till noon, drink until 4, play video games, and get a blowjob from my girlfriend. That's what I'd really like to do. Unfortunately, that doesn't generate money. So even though you may like, and you have a natural talent for it, looks like you got a gift for it, man, or you studied really hard. Even though you have this knack for it, that still doesn't mean it ain't going to be work. You notice that you were sitting in that cubicle and it was boring as hell. So I would take this awesome skill you have, and you are skilled. You are, and I'm not saying this to kiss your ass. I'm saying it because, you know, you give someone a compliment. You don't give someone a compliment. You tell them a fact about themselves that is true about their ability, their IQ, their skill. And people are trained in society to think, oh, that's polite, and they don't really take it seriously. No, you're underestimating yourself. So here's what I would do, but I'm going to give you other options as well to think things through a little bit. If you don't want to have kids, you want to just live the easy life, go work at the municipality. Go find whatever job that's easy cake. You don't have to be on the cutting edge. Do you have the capacity to be on the cutting edge? I say you go talk to the CIA. I say you go talk to the NSA. I say you talk to the U.S. military because it seems like you're on that cutting edge and you know, talk to Homeland Security, get in a counter-espionage. I think you have what these type of people would be looking for. So that route is open for you. But it can be a very easy life where, you know what, you just go work at the municipality, you set up their IT system, you put up a hell of a firewall, and it's probably beneath you. You probably could do better. But why? You know, it's easy. And then you get your paycheck, and then you go have fun. You bike, you do whatever you want to do. So I would make it work for you. Wait, what? I got to come to the city? That's what I kind of found interesting. You have to go to the city? How about no, I work from home. See, that'd be another thing if you're on IT security. I know sometimes you got to physically be there, install routers or whatever. But a lot of that can be done remotely. And I'd almost say, yeah, no, I'm not going to, you know. So the two general paths are presented towards you. One, the cake easy route, no shame in it. It's not like you didn't bust your ass off or work hard in school, but you're a natural at it. Go that route, enjoy it, relax. You don't have to be top dog program. Then there's the issue of excellence, pushing yourself. Maybe you should, and that both are very good paths. I just say, I'd probably go because I'm old and lazy. But if you really like security, man, I don't know if I'd go with the corporate security where you're sitting in the cubicle. I'd definitely be looking military. I'd consider talking to the U.S. military or the U.S. spy agencies or whatever else. Not to besmirch Canada's military or spy agencies. I just think, this would be more cutting edge. I would consider that. And then, the military, I kind of like how you had not compromise, but two birds with one stone. You're working at the municipality, but then you're in the military. They could probably still challenge you there. And then you could always go full-time if you wanted. But one thing that you haven't considered, and that is setting up your own business, your own independent consultancy. I think that's something that you even thought about long-term, that would be where you are really challenged. Now, of course, you're going to need a resume for anyone to really take you seriously. So if you're in the military and working at the municipality, you start putting that on your resume. You got all these great certifications, and you just open up a website, and you started doing your own independent thing. I think in 10 years' time, by the time you're not even my age, you will have the background, the expertise, the resume, the credentials that you could be in the military and, work from home because it's your own company. That's what I would be going. You have such a skill. So whatever route you choose, hardcore military, spy agency, maybe corporate, or I'm going to do lackadaisical kind of, I think you have such a gift that the real money to be made is once you get all the letters behind your names of the credentials and work experience, is to take your natural skill and go into work and employment for yourself. I think that's where the real money would be made. So how you get your experience and your feet wet and all that, military or corporate, that's why I can't tell you what to do. I can only say what I would do. I go the lazy route because I don't really want to make a lot of money. But if you have an intellectual interest in this, and even if money isn't that big of a thing, and you just want to try your best, and this is your passion, I would challenge yourself and go hardcore, crypto, military. Just those corporations are just, they're so fucking. Anyway, I know I didn't answer your question, but I hope I gave you some options and fleshed them out a little bit more and advanced your eyesight on them a little bit down the road so you can see where they might lead. But none of them are bad. But it is ultimately going to be up to you. So best of luck. Toodles.